what I want to say. Okay, so Trump is back in office. Okay, and he needed to be back, or he was going to jail. So that's why, honey, he had to steal the election, because I really feel like they stole the election. Because when you look at these Department of Justice, all these websites I was looking on one time where it said they had a glitch in the matrix from basically around the time he got the Pennsylvania the Pennsylvania votes, Pennsylvania electoral votes. There was a glitch in the matrix where the system was down for like 3 hours. Okay. So, him partnering up with Elon, this man doing what he got to do so he could die at home. Okay. Cause he already old. So, you say you couldn't do it for Trump though. He loves to use us for optics only, but couldn't care less about us. Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Jamal, I'm so glad you brought that up. Okay, let's go. Let me go. I just want to do this right here. Okay. Because Trump, let me, I went on AI today and I actually looked it up. Okay. To see what Trump, first of all, let me take it back. And I looked up to see what the Democrats have done to disenfranchise Black people and what they have done to help Black Americans. Okay. So let me take it on back, because I was just like, the thing about it, when you work for the Lord, honey, you just really don't be involved in it all, because the Lord is the judge. Okay. He is the control all and the be all. Okay. But I looked it up and I just put in AI, I said, give me 5 ways that the Democrats have disenfranchised Black Americans and 5 ways they help. Okay, 5 ways that the Democrats have disenfranchised Black Americans. The Jim Crow laws, okay? While they were not federal laws, many southern states were controlled by Democratic politicians who implemented segregation and discriminated against Black Americans in voting and employment, okay? That's Democratic presidents like Woodrow Wilson. They were also opposed to civil rights during Reconstruction. That's number 2. 1930s New Deal exclusions. Many New Deal programs under Franklin D. Roosevelt excluded Black workers, particularly farm workers and domestic workers. Okay, these are all the people we loved. Okay, mass incarceration policies. This is Bill Clinton. The 1994 Violent Crime Control and Law Enactment Enforcement was signed over by Bill Clinton. Then redlining, FDR again. He did Democratic administration where he included supported policies like redlining, where the Federal Housing Administration denied mortgages to Black Americans. Okay, now here's where they helped. Okay, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Voting Rights Act of 1965, the Fair Housing Act of 1968. The Affordable Care Act, that was Obama. Okay, Lyndon B. Johnson, he was doing a lot for Black people, honey. American Rescue Plan, that was Joe Biden. You see what I'm saying? Then here's the ways that the Republicans have disenfranchised. The end of Reconstruction. Rutherford B. Hayes ended Reconstruction as a part of the Compromise of 1877 and allowed the southern states to do Jim Crow laws. The war on drugs, that was Ronald Reagan, that disenfranchised, they targeted Black communities. Shelby versus County, that's the Supreme Court struck down parts of the Voting Rights Act. This is just in 2013. Opposition to affirmative action. Republicans, including Ronald Reagan and George Bush, actively worked to dismantle affirmative action. Tax cuts and budget cuts, okay? That's President Trump. Okay. Now here's the ways that the Republicans helped Black America. The 13th Amendment. Abraham Lincoln was Republican. He abolished slavery. 14th Amendment granted citizenship and equal protection under the law. 15th Amendment gave Black men the right to vote. That was Ulysses Grant. Civil Rights Act of 1875. HBCU funding. Did you know that Trump, I didn't even know this until I looked it up today. Trump signed legislation to permanently fund historically Black colleges and universities, something that had not been done before. Okay, let me come back to y'all's screen because I had to read that. Okay, so I just looked at that, because we're so stuck on